Hey everyone, this is a response to Alpha Omega Sin's video about overpriced Nintendo games, people charging way too much for retro games. Um, I've actually found two really recently, and I have one classic old one that I'm going to talk about. I can't find the listing for it on eBay, unfortunately. But I have three really bad ones. Two of them are very recent. I'm going to start with one of the more recent ones because it requires the least amount of explaining. And then I'm going to go into the old one that I found and then into the new one, which is so far into the category of what the fuck that it's just almost disgusting to me. Actually, it is pretty disgusting to me. First one, pretty recent eBay thing I found. I'm trying to get a complete Mortal Kombat collection, trying to get every game in the series. Not every system release, but every game. So I figured, I don't like Mortal Kombat 4. I don't particularly care about getting the actual game. There's one on the Game Boy. That'll work for me. So I figured, okay, I'll look up the Game Boy Color version. It's probably the cheapest, and I think it is the cheapest one you can find. And, generally goes for about $5 to $10. And whatever, I've paid more for shittier games. So I was looking on eBay for this, scrolling down, like, okay, that guy's asking for 10, that guy's asking for 20, but it's complete in the box, not a bad deal. This guy is asking for $500? Okay, apparently it was sealed, it was not sealed, it was complete in the box. But that's only worth probably about $20-25 going by market value. It's certainly a far cry from 500. And they used a stock photo, so they didn't actually show me the box. So for all I know, it could be in really shit condition to the point at which it shouldn't even be taken into account. It's like, just throw that in as an extra. You're not getting any more money for it. Charge the price you would pay for loose. No, $500 for a copy of Mortal Kombat 4. I sent this person a message on eBay trying to be helpful, not trying to be an ass about it, just like, hey, I'm assuming this was a typo, because you sell a lot of games, and they all tend to be at pretty reasonable prices. And they are! This person tends to sell at reasonable prices. Right now, I think the listing was taken down. Oh, by the way, they actually responded back to me by saying out of stock. Okay, I wasn't trying to buy this from you. I don't care whether you have it in stock or not. I was just telling you that this was probably a typo. You meant to put in $5.00, and you forgot to put that period in there, and you ended up saying $500. No, they took the listing down, which, tells me, okay, maybe they finally saw this and went, oh shit. And it was listed as a best offer, so I don't know. I don't know what the deal was with that, but still, that's kind of a, what the fuck, I actually went to the link again just now, and they have, like, a Nintendo Wii game, Six Flags Fun Park, some piece of shovelware shit. They're asking for, like, $7.50 for it. That's a reasonable price. I checked on pricecharting.com, and it's like $6.90 is the market value for a copy of it. Yeah, okay, whatever. $7.50 for it, fine. No one's gonna buy it anyway. But no, $500 for Mortal Kombat 4 on Game Boy Color. Wow. The second one, I actually put a lot of effort into figuring out that this thing wasn't worth it. It was somebody selling their PlayStation. This was a while back. I don't have the listing for it. I think I made a Facebook post about it a year or so ago, but I can't find it, unfortunately. But somebody was selling their PS1, and I think they said 100 games for it, for $1,500. Okay, alright, let's just... You know how much I paid for this? $10. Bought it at a thrift store. Rattles around. There's rattling in there. I have two of the damn things. Now, okay, market value is a little higher than $10, like maybe 20. So let's just take that into account. $20 for the game. Then the price of 2 controllers. I don't know if they. I think they said they had 2 controllers and a memory card. So let's toss in another $15 for that. So we're up to $35. They didn't list any of the 100 games they had. So I'm assuming that I can just list off, like, here's the actual, like, price. The average market value seems to be about $7. So, and if they didn't list off any of the games they had shit. And it was probably not even in that good of condition. Otherwise, they would have shown some, like, evidence of what they had, right? So we can assume that it's all at, like, the standard market value for your average PS1 game, which is somewhere around $7. So that's like $730. That's $730-something. And they were asking for $1,500. Look, this isn't hard shit to do. You just go online, you check to see the average price of the damn thing. You can find this with a Google search, and then you give a reasonable price. And if you can't list off everything you have, charge less for it. You know, so people aren't pissed off when they get the surprise of, like, oh, shit, this is just 100 copies of Gran Turismo 2. What am I going to do with all that? Each of these is worth about $4. Thanks, douche. No, that one really pissed me off, too. I didn't send anything to the guy. It's just like... But no. The next one... The next one, I think, is like one of those mother of all fuck you eBay asshole ones. This one actually really makes me kind of angry. This guy's selling a complete copy of Mario Brothers. Not Super Mario Brothers, like the original arcade Mario Brothers for the NES. You know, that's a pretty cool game. Loose, it goes for about $15. Complete in the box, probably about $75, I think it was. But, like, between $70 to $80, let's just say that. And it did look like it was in, like, very good condition. Exceptionally good condition. Like, almost mint. Here's what the guy was asking for. I think the original posting was $3,200. But no, he brought that down because the price was too high. No one was biting. He was asking for $2,500 now. $2,500 for $75 worth of merchandise. I hope nobody buys this thing. Because that will convince assholes like this that this is perfectly acceptable, that the dumbasses with deep pockets are going to go and buy this thing when they could just buy the same damn thing for $75. And here's what he wrote in his product description. Quote, a very nice Mario Bros. Nintendo NES game with all the original packaging items. This game includes the original manual, game wrap... No. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. I didn't see the wrapping for the game because you had everything splayed out on the table. You had photographed everything. If it had been complete, you know, it has the... If you're saying that it has the shrink wrap, right? It doesn't. Liar. And even the original poster. Okay, that's cool. This box is in perfect condition. I don't like saying something's in perfect or mint condition because it isn't. Nothing is ever in perfect condition. The moment that human hands touch it, it is no longer in mint, as far as I'm concerned. So you don't ever say it's in mint condition. That's just a pet peeve of mine as a collector, but whatever, moving on. The box is in perfect condition and the game cartridge looks fantastic. Absolutely, it does. This is a gem for the true collector and what I would call a truly mint, in all caps, item. A true collector would know this is worth about $70. I found this item in a storage container. There you go. Fucking Storage Wars. You got that asshole on Storage Wars like, I got an NES Model 1, the original. This is worth thousands. We got a boxed Atari here. This is worth thousands of dollars. Fuck those guys and fuck you. I am confident this is a collector's dream. I will send additional pics if interested. Simply email me those requests. Serious buyers only, please. And here's where he gets pissy, when people call him out on his bullshit. For those of you who offered 99 cents, why bother? There are others on eBay that fit your budget. So it's that old, oh no, you're just pissed off because you can't afford it bullshit. No, they're pissed off because you're trying to rip off stupid people. And you're flooding the market with your overpriced bullshit. If you are not interested, don't email me. No one is forcing you to buy the item. I mean, you know what? Go screw yourself. Go screw yourself, you friggin' douchebag. I don't know if I should provide a link to this dick in below in the description for this video, because I don't know. I'm worried that he could find some way to trace it back to me and start giving me shit. But there's a part of me that wants him to do that, because I haven't had a good internet argument in a long time. Especially with somebody who really deserves it. And this guy really deserves it. I can only hope that this doesn't sell. It might, though. It might. To some asshole with really deep pockets who doesn't know any better. Or does know any better, but he's like, I'm a trust fund, baby. Here, take my $2,500 for something I could buy for $75. You know, and just, I don't know the meaning of a dollar. I never had to work a day in my life. Here's $2,500, which is how much it costs me to take a semester at community college full-time. Yeah. You know, people talk about a lot of used game stores overcharging for games, and sometimes they do. I'm trying to see if I have, like, you know, they'll charge like $20 for Final Fantasy X, maybe, you know. I paid like $5 at a flea market for it. That seems to be like the average asking price. Or like, oh, here's a classic, Dead to Rights 2, $15 and it's yours. Now, this game sucks, and it's only worth like $5 to me. I'm gonna find some older. Give us $80 and this all can be yours. You know, this guy is so much worse than that. Because, you know, he's so much worse. Because this is maddening. It's like this. I think the average asking price for Super Nintendo was like $50. So asking $80 for this, that's still a fuck you price, but it's not that much higher. It's not even twice as much. This guy, I'm not good at math, but he's asking for $2,500 for a $75 game. And even the worst part is that that wasn't his original price. His original price was $3,200 for a game that's worth less than $100. It's not even a collector's item. It's not even a super rare game. It's the original Mario Bros. $20 will get you a loose copy. $75 will get you everything. Like, maybe $150 will get you it sealed. Probably more than that. I don't know. I don't deal with the sealed market stuff. I just... Because I actually want to play my games. Crazy, isn't it? No, this is... I mean, I have seen some disgusting eBay posts. I mean, there was a guy a while back, Alpha Omega Sin discussed this, the guy selling the beta version of Final Fantasy II on the Famicom for $50,000. I saw another guy trying to sell a sealed copy of Flintstones Dinosaur Peak for $50,000. Like, dude, fuck you. There are a bunch of really bad ones out there, right? And those are bad. They're asking for a lot more money, but this guy just... At least those things are rare. I mean, you're not going to see a copy of Mario Bros. Sealed every day. No, of course not. But it's not rare. It's uncommon at best. Ugh. Just... Well, I just want to know. If you encounter somebody like this on eBay or Craigslist or wherever, Amazon, half.com, whatever, wherever they sell this stuff, what do? Do you just ignore it? Do you bitch about it to your friends or to people on the internet like I'm doing right now? Or do you send them a message correcting them on the price? I don't know. This fucking annoys me. I mean, I'm genuinely angry at this. Ugh. Whatever. God, I hate people.